you
I don't see the YouTube do.
There we go.
I might just share it
I
and then
don't see
tag everything
you.
later.
It's fine.
Because, yeah,
I don't see.
that's a lot.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, so I share what you're doing.
Yep.
When it's
And
live.
We're going. We are going. Ooh, I just
It's
shared
live. This is exciting.
All right, it's very exciting.
Instantly share this
Notice
post.
that I'm quiet. I'm quite pensive right now because the sharing tactics make me speak strange accents.
Jake, first one on.
different voices.
Okay. Ed. Ed's on the show. Okay, we got 10.
Okay.
5.
Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, and I think you know what that means.
Yes, I think you know what that means. After you.
All my life, I have always been wandering alone. Now we're hand in hand on the path. We could talk for hours, say nothing at all. We could toast to health, toast to the unknown. Whatever's thrown our way, we'll keep on going. While we're young and when we're overgrown. All my life, I have always been wandering alone. Now we're hand in hand on the path. Used to walk through life, you make me wanna run. Now I feel it all, damp grass, the rising sun. Your radiant heart, sudden spark that reignites passion for the arts. Tears of joy, tears of rage. Now every day I believe in what I say. All my life, I have always been wandering alone. Now we're hand in hand on the path. right when it finds you, knocks down to the ground.
Yeah. Well, that was awesome. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. The V-Class Rumble, episode number 2. We have a lot going on. Jason Thomas, the co-host, what is going on, my man?
Not a lot, man. I'm just excited to be here. Happy to be here with Nina. I love that song, by the way.
Yeah,
Thank you.
agreed.
I love that song on this guitar.
Oh,
but we'll
that-
talk
that-
about that in a
that-
moment.
it's
But I was
awesome.
freaking out. Yeah. I was freaking out.
Awesome.
Yeah, totally right.
First off, I'd like to welcome you to the V-Class Rumble, our Taylor-sponsored show for the evening, episode 2, like you said. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Singer Sound Beat Buddy, Kurt Mangan Strings, Mad Hatter Guitar Products, Guitar Tune-Up San Diego, Iconic Guitars, and SWR Video Productions, Mr. Dave Wright. Hit our Patreon page, go to our website, TheoryThursday.com, and check out products that we have for sale. Also, you can type in, if you want a Beat Buddy, type in a promo code Theory10, get 10% off that item. And yeah, hit our Patreon account, go to our website, go to our YouTube channel, all that fun stuff. Back to you, Mike.
Good work getting bossy on him, Jason.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of, it's like I said, like a NASCAR runoff of stickers, you know.
It's starting to feel like a NASCAR. Yeah. So, welcome to the show. Like I said a moment ago, I'm very excited tonight. This is very cool. We have a lovely guest. It's her sophomore appearance. She's been nominated for Best Pop Record, has her own album out called Between Dreams. It's very cool. You heard one of the songs. We would like to welcome back Nina Francis, everyone.
Hello.
Yes,
Thank
and you're also
you.
a Taylor endorsee, so this is a very important episode as far as, playing these wonderful guitars. These are the V-Class guitars. I'm playing the Builder's Edition, and which is the BE K14CE. It's a lovely, lovely crafted instrument that's making me feel very good. Nina is playing the
Koa,
the Koa,
yeah.
the K22, the
24
the 24 CE.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. Talk about it a little bit. What's on your mind?
Yeah, no, so first of all, that felt magical to play this. This is my first time playing this guitar today, and that song. Actually, I think I played the Builder's Edition at NAMM when they were debuting the V-Class
One of
series. One of these series. And it felt really great, but I couldn't hear it very well because at NAMM it's really noisy. It's a music convention, I'm sure.
Right.
You guys know, but
Lots of white noise.
so this is my first time really hearing, the richness of this guitar and how balanced, everything is, and
Absolutely.
it's just ingenious, and the way that Andy Powers has rebuilt it, which I'm sure we'll get into either
we're-
now or at some point.
We're
or-
already into it.
We're into
Nina.
it. Okay.
I guess you said Andy Powers. He's the wonderful mastermind behind this. I would like to send some beautiful love out to Mr. Jay Parkin, making this happen for us. He's the one behind letting us play these guitars, and you have a
Thank you,
wonderful
Jay.
relationship with him as well. So everyone's very happy, very festive. We're playing awesome guitars. We're going to talk and play them for the next hour. We're also giving away some Mad Hatter guitar products this evening, and that's going to be in the middle of the show. We have a really fun question for you. Basically, Mr. Thomas here is going to launch that off, and besides the giveaway, there's something else on my mind. What else is happening? Oh yeah, Jason and I have a new song coming out,
Oh,
and
okay.
for our patrons, though the lucky, the few, which will hopefully abundantly be more, when you're a patron, you get our single for free, and that's going to be available next week. It's a song called Black Cheese. It's from the band called Fusebox, and boy, oh boy, is it so rad. It's a logo and a funny picture, and Jason wrote the whole song all by himself.
What Black Cheese? Do you explain the inspiration?
I wrote like a rock opera a long time ago, and I don't want to get into it. A little bit. Yeah, I guess I can, but
Well,
it was
enough
just
of a teaser. That's
yeah.
great.
It's part of a bigger bunch of other songs connected. It's just kind of thing. It's kind of a teaser.
He sings
Yeah.
really jazzy on that stuff.
Cool.
He's just, he won't say that it is. So, Nina, let's talk about your album. That album came out last fall, and right, last fall.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
So it's been out. It's been selling. I've been following you. You're really active, very busy here in San Diego, and I'm sure you're touching going elsewhere. Like, have you done a tour?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I do a few little toury type things, and
Like-
go up to LA, and I just did a mini tour to Temecula in LA, and
How do you like
I'll
Temecula?
keep on going further and further north.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. My music goes well with wine, so that's good.
That's a good
thing.
pairing there.
Yeah.
Is certainly a word that we don't want to use. Anyhow.
What word is a word we don't want to use?
Well, I said I'm the host. I said I'm not supposed to do that. So I wanted to get them all out of the way.
Yeah.
So
And speaking of shows, I'll tell you when I'm next playing.
Yeah,
right?
please.
Why not? Yeah, I have some fun ones coming up. In 2 weeks from now, on the 28th of April, that's a Saturday, I'll be at Hawthorne Coffee at 2 p.m. In Normal Heights for Adams Avenue Unplugged.
cool.
It's a walkabout, art, food, music
Fun.
thing. And another art, food, music walkabout is Art Walk San Diego, which I'm playing the following day, that Sunday, April 29th at 2 p.m. at the India and Cedar stage. So
Cool. Very cool.
that's where I'll be next in San Diego.
Cool.
Yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there.
Did you see that? I did it again.
You said right before. You could turn it into an om, and it'll be more. Yeah, like you're meditating.
So now that we've gotten the meditating out of the way, well, I would like to talk about how this guitar makes me feel. It's been a month. I'm not sure if this is the same one I played, but boy, the consistency is there, ladies and gentlemen. They are called V-class guitars because there is a brace on the underside of this lovely top here, and it literally goes like this. As far as anything more technical, I can just describe. When I hear a beautiful chord like that, just controlling and sustaining it, it's still there. It's I guess scientifically, when you hit a note on a guitar, not this guitar, but all other 99.9% guitars out there, the note starts. Like if we were to watch this on a graph, you would see it, diminish, as they say. Now, because of this construction and what we're feeling, like the delicacies of your arpeggio or me doing a little rip, there's more sustain than you're bargaining for. I mean, if I do something like this, I can, when I play that, I'm actually really, really anticipating that open G to be my the high pad underneath all of those arpeggios. So that's I like to teach that riff a lot for all you out there because that's a great thing to practice for control. And I wanted to deliver a little something to you all by itself.
Even. So even.
Yes. I mean, how about this one? It's like, I mean, yes, of course there are other guitars that sustain, But this is different. It makes
Yeah.
me. There's more endorphins going on in my mind right now when I do that. I'm like, yay, man! I want to play all night.
Yeah.
Is it doing the same thing to you?
Absolutely. To my understanding, so normal guitars are basically every other guitar before this revolutionary product was made with X braces. So instead of a V, it was an X. And with that, you could either change it and prioritize the guitar qualities to have more volume or sustain. So if you wanted the guitar to be louder, you had to sacrifice some sustain. Like in the harder, so like the more solid a top is, the less sustain there is. Hence like that fat sound from a Les Paul.
Uh-huh.
You know, but it's, yeah.
That's a cool reference there.
It's a cool reference. And then you've got, you know, sometimes you want, you know, something with a lot of volume, but you don't necessarily need that sustain, like a banjo. You play really quickly, right? But with this technology, you don't have to sacrifice either one. So normally it's like, oh shoot, I have a guitar, you know, it's really loud, but the sustain's not very good. But that's because of the X bracing. And for some reason, no one thought of this before, except Andy Powers, where now you can have both volume and sustain. So it's crazy. It's nuts.
The best of both worlds.
The best of
Best
both
of
worlds.
worlds. Let's write a song.
You
So
know,
I'm amazed. I'm totally amazed.
Yeah, I
honestly.
mean, in our episode, Nina, as long as we are, you know, obviously careful, we might display an amount of, well, I mean, I guess being very careful switching these guitars between us. Because I want to play this one. I want to check that one out too. Not now. I'm so in love with my builders. Well, it's not really mine yet.
I like the.
It will be mine soon.
Me, you got the
It'll be
capo
mine.
on. I'm gonna throw a little beat. Everybody, say hi to Jeff Bonham behind me. He's got a new shirt on. Check him out.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. Yeah, it's Mr. Jeff Bonham getting funky, baby. This is a cool beat right here. This is in the David's beat selection. Hi, David. This is 16th funk. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, give me a little something. Let's get funky with the koa. So I'm gonna play a little E minor, do a little something. I didn't want you to stop playing because I love when you go into your scales.
I've been doing some scales.
Let's hear some. I'll do a little E minor, C major 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Just show you guys the subtleties of these guitars now.
This higher register is normally not this beautiful, you know?
Beautiful.
What song?
Fleetwood Mac fire Lindsay no?
Yeah, seriously.
Why did Fleetwood fire Lindsay? No.
I wanna know.
So just for you guys out there, Fleetwood Mac has a new guitar player. Anyways, that was so cool. Yeah, you're right. When you're up here, you know, last time I was talking about these guitars because I didn't finish that first sentence, but you know, there's so many things going on with trying to describe. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit because I think
Yeah, maybe I went kind of fast, huh?
no, it's okay. It's usually me that goes a little too fast. But these guitars, they make me feel good because I know what I want from an instrument when I play a couple chords or play a few licks. It's very seldomly that you'll play an instrument and you're like, wow, it's sort of this different part of your mind kicks in, maybe the spiritual side, and you're like not really going for tricks or composition. You're just doing things, sounds, and expressions, and it makes you think. You know, it's like this is a different feeling, and that's what I really like.
Yeah.
It's a very different. Like I have a Martin in the house, and I love that guitar. It doesn't make me feel the way I feel now.
No, as a songwriter, like I think that, you know, because that's mainly my main shtick, I would write differently on here. Like you said, it takes on a certain meditative quality because you hear all those overtones. You hear, you know, this. It's a different instrument, even though it's a guitar. It's like almost like just a better.
Well, the sound
Guitar
options,
in a lot of ways,
yeah,
you know?
your overtones and everything else is really will influence you on writing the song or where you're going to take it with all that stuff, you know, the clear,
Yeah.
true sound of the strings. You know?
And I'm right at 12 o'clock, Jason. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at 12 o'clock, and what that means is that all three of these knobs on their proprietary pickup system, there's a notch right in the middle, and my bass and my treble right in the middle. My volume is right in the middle. If I need to boost anything, or if any of you viewers out there go, wow, Mike's totally ripping, but I wish there was a little bit more bass, write in the comments. I'll boost the bass for you right here, baby. Ha ha.
I'll boost the bass for you.
This is for Jimmy Lewis. I'm gonna do a slower version, but this is for Jimmy Lewis for a moment. A little bit mellow version. Ah! Ah! Yeah. When I get a little bit warmer, I'll play that later, but yeah, you know this. It's just so cool. I mean, right there, I was going to go to the next chord, but I'm like, God, that sounds so good.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I keep doing that every time I do like something that's remotely good. I'll always like I don't know why.
Do this?
That's
So
like
you
my
used to, it's your like
What?
old habits of shredding out. And you go you want to pick slide down the thing.
But literally, it's more of a subtle. It's more of an Adam Jones thing when you're going like.
Like a little punctuation mark. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, these guitars are so fun to play. So speaking of other fun guitars to play, I have an Iconic here. I think, for some of you guys, you might recognize that telly behind me. I'm going to grab that for a little bit. Nina, do you want to try this? You want to stay there?
Oh, yeah, I'll
stay
try the
there?
Builder's Edition.
Yeah?
For sure.
I'm going to go ahead and just unplug
leave.
this. See, this is another rad thing. We got lots of technology and lots of great support on this show, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. No hiss and pop on the PA because we have the Mad Hatter. Silent switch.
Which we are giving. What's the prizes we're giving away?
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. We are giving away
Is mine good okay, too?
Yeah,
a
that's
solderless
as well.
No,
Mad
that's
Hatter
speech.
guitar system of your choice. So if you have a Strat or a Paul, we're going to instruct you what to do
because-
to get your own piece. And you get a cable like this and
Technology.
a shoulder strap. Thank you very much, Ed Heisler from Mad Hatter Guitar Products. Awesome stuff. This is one of my favorite products right here. And we're going to get to that in a moment, but I'm going to go ahead and give you this. You have to unplug yours.
I did, with
Yep.
no...
So we're going to trade. This is
no
that
problemos.
delicate moment that I was talking about earlier. Look
Don't
at the finesse
touch
between
tips.
Nina and I.
Yeah.
There's none of those ginger remarks.
Yes, don't touch.
All right, so this is where I get to. It's
beautiful.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
it is different.
Before I freaking hang this up, and I'm not plugged in, but.
By the way, I was
man.
playing a GS Mini, if those of you wanted to know. GS Mini bass.
Oh, GS? Oh, yes.
Just so.
Honestly, Dave, if you don't mind when I get back to the guitar, I probably don't want anything coming through the monitor. Because it's just period. For me. I guess there was a little hiss and pop there, but it was a quiet hiss or pop. Hiss or pop. Next track, hiss or pop. That last track was Why Did Fleetwood Mac Fire Lindsey Buckingham? Boy, oh boy, these are just so cool. But yeah, I'm gonna get on that telly, do a little rockin'.
Rock and roll?
Rock and or roll.
And or...
And or maybe roll. Yes.
All right.
I guess this would be a good time to read the question to people. So we are, as Mike said, we are giving away Mad Hatter. The Terminator system is actually what we're doing, or?
Yeah, it's a Terminator
Yeah,
system.
Sweet.
And,
you guys are gonna like that.
I want to go ahead and show our audience real quick these lovely gifts right here. You get number one. Man, I'm really struggling.
Ooh, cool guitar color.
Oh, for the Iconic, yeah. What,
Oh,
what
yeah.
did we decide that color was, Mike?
Coral.
Coral.
Well, I think
It's rust storage.
Fender or
Oh, no. Excusez-moi.
Of course that happened.
No,
Yeah.
we're good.
No, it's good.
see that silent satin finish. That's like that's almost like having Teflon on the car there.
Close to
Yeah, maybe I should do a Johnny Cash thing for a second.
Yeah, for a
Yeah,
minute.
it's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, we have some gifts from Mad Hatter Guitar Products here. We have a solderless system for your guitar. If you're wondering what that means and what that does, all the tone potentiometers and the switch and your input, all of that gets replaced by Ed's Heisler's awesome technology here. Solderless, meaning anybody can install it. The directions are very simple, and it makes your guitar sound way better. What's in your guitar, right? We also have a cable, just like I was talking about earlier.
Those are really good.
So very nice color options here for you. We got the orange strap, the green cable, and a wonderful new harness to make your guitar sound better. Any guitar will sound killer. Steve Vai, yes, the wonderful and world-renowned Steve Vai just put one of these in Evo. For all of you guys out there that know what Evo is, that's one of his main guitars. And I think there's a couple of them, a couple different Evos. But that's what's going on.
That's what we're giving away.
That's what we're giving away, and it could
Terminator
be
system. And you guys,
yours.
what we're gonna do is, whoever wins the drawing, I'm gonna email, or put Ed's email in there. So you have to tell him what kind of guitar you have to put the Terminator system in, and then he'll send that to you. But I guess the question, how do you win this? So type it in anytime. I'll be going through them and finding out who put the correct answer in. So I guess it's who invented the variable resistor, and that's potentiometers. Is that?
Yeah, potentiometer. Who invented the potentiometer?
Potentiometers.
The first corrector.
And
Yes.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to give you 30 seconds to write, right?
Well, no, whoever.
Let him go for the whole-
Yeah,
that's
because I got to get our pictures. Whoever gets the answer right,
I had music
I'm going to
prepared.
tally it up, and then we'll probably do the same thing we did last time we gave it away. We're going to do a 5-minute extra show at the end to give me time to tally up everybody. So be sure to watch that portion. We'll go live the same way. And then yeah, that's it. So yeah, the question again, and I'll write it in here and I'll pin it on the feed. So I'll just hit who invented potentiometers. And that's what I'm doing.
Hey! Did you hear my voice go? See, maybe I need a V brace right here. Hey! See, I did it again. That's why I don't sing. That's why Mr. Thomas does all the singing. I just do this stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, listen to that gate.
Ooh. Yeah. It was totally silent.
It's kind of trippy when the gate shuts off.
Yeah.
And it comes on.
Is it doing that automatically?
Yeah, it's an effect that that we have on here. Just fun stuff. Wanted to give you a little bit of hell from this telly. I'll tell you what. Gotta leave it for me, all the cheesy dad jokes, man. You got any good jokes?
They like
want to hear it.
same thing.
Yeah.
Like I get dad jokes, but they're spontaneous. Like if someone tells me like, "Can you tell a joke?" I'm like, So I'm sure they'll, one will come up.
Okay, cool.
naturally.
I'm
yeah.
digging it. So give us some of this Builder's Edition, and then play something, and then I'm gonna ask you what you feel is different between this and that guitar, and we're gonna let the lovely Nina Francis describe all that for you.
Already?
Yeah, let's give you a little impromptu, little by yourself stuff. Is that cool?
By myself stuff? Sure.
By yourself stuff.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
gonna do some by herself stuff. Maybe if I'm a little inclined, I might throw like a little bit of
what should I
stuff
play?
behind you. Like some.
Should we do Make Up Your Mind or not so much? What do you think?
Well, I want to find a beat for that.
Oh, okay. Well, we can do that later then.
Is that gonna be like? Would ballads work? Because I have this really cool folder in here
Oh, yeah.
called Ballad 3, and I just have to choose the right tempo. And when these songs start, it's just hi-hat and bass drum, and that usually is a lot of support. But when we start cooking,
Yeah.
I'll hit the transition, and then the snare comes in, and then we're really grooving, baby. Jeff, what's going on?
I'm going to use your tuner, Mike.
Hey, yeah, you use that tuner.
Yeah. And I have a ballad. I do.
We're gonna be in a G.
Oh, do we have to use that beat? Or is it?
Oh, no.
Okay. So that would be kind of more ballpark of what
Something
the
fun.
song I had in mind was, but we don't have to do that.
I got wood. Good. Okay.
You want to try it out? Should I just? Yeah!
Awesome.
One day I would sing it for you and I somehow transcend space and time. Days go by, yeah, days go by, just as they always have since the dawn of time. You say certainly we have crossed paths before. This melody's been stuck in my head for a year, and I don't know where it came from, what its map was.
That was fun.
Yeah, beautiful, you guys.
Oh, thank
cool,
you.
yeah.
Likewise.
I like that.
Pretty song.
What's that song called?
That one's called Space and Time. Not nerdy at all.
Well, the reverb patch reflected the whole space thing.
It did.
You know, like these V-class guitars on my electric guitar here with the reverb I'm using, I'm almost demonstrating some of those high and low pads here. You know, like I'm playing guitar, trying to make you know, go around your chord progression there, and you know, listen. This is without the lower pad. So it's very dry. But if I can roll in that nice texture there.
That's
And
nice.
it gives us a an organ effect, you know.
Yeah. Some higher octaves. Or not, maybe.
It almost sounds a little tense
Kind of
too.
dissonance, yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, I think that's
Sounds like you communicate with whales right there.
yeah. I've been talking.
Music communicates with all, okay?
So rad. Well, how are we looking on comments? That
Any
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
about Taylor guitars or iconic guitars? Or?
Yeah, you guys got any questions?
Yeah.
I will be happy to refer them if you guys are looking at it. But so far, just everyone's saying sounds good, which I think it does. Great voice. Michael James Cawley said that.
Thank you, Michael.
A few other things. Beautiful Nina, Molly Lynn. I don't know if you know who she is.
Oh, Molly.
Yeah.
Hello.
So yeah, a lot of good stuff here.
ooh, I'm
Good to
excited.
hear.
I'm on the Koa.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind everybody too that, yeah, if you are a patron, you're automatically in the running for the drawing for the winning the prize. Just so you know, and you automatically get the free download of the Fusebox debacle. I mean the song that came out.
Yeah, you asked me before which I like better.
Yeah, what do you like
I
better?
can't decide.
You can't decide?
Very tough. Yeah.
They are very different though.
Yeah,
the
I think I like.
sounds.
Yeah, I think I might like rhythm on this one, and single line stuff on that one.
Yeah.
Maybe. What do you think?
Well, it's probably warmer. The Koa, I'm sure,
Sounds
just a little
warm.
bit warmer.
Yeah.
The Koa feels
Clear.
a little warmer. You know, last night when I was playing these, I felt that this guitar was brighter, and this one has that silkier, more mysterious thing going on. And tonight, with you in this room being a little bit amplified, it feels like the reverse effects are happening. This feels a little bit softer and warmer in my hands, and this has it's got some bullocks.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it probably has to do with the fact that when you're playing it without it being plugged in, that's also a finished top, and that's a satin top. So that could also depend
Very
on
well
what that
could
is. From the acoustic part, but the internal is a little warmer.
When I read the satin top helps mute the actual guitar noise
Yeah.
of the guitar top
The
vibrating.
reflection, yeah.
And V-class guitars vibrate differently than X-Brace guitars.
They vibrate in tune.
in tune evenly across like
Yeah.
this, which is, yeah.
Pretty crazy.
I'm amazed.
Really, yeah.
I'm amazed.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah, it's kind of like, indoor plumbing.
Yeah.
It's like, why didn't we think of that before?
pretty
You know,
much
it's
that,
like,
yeah.
why didn't we think of
That's sliced bread and indoor plumbing. That's what works out.
Why did we
Yeah,
think of that
B-class
before
cars.
now?
We're gonna
It's like indoor plumbing, like she just said. Now, what
Indoor
now? What
plumbing.
now? What am I doing?
I don't know.
Keep going.
I'm getting crazy.
Getting crazy.
Yeah, that was for you theory buffs out there, because I know there's so many of them. We got a 2-chord. I'm in the key of G. G minor, that is. Well, that was kind of weird because I did a major. Anyhow, let me get this good for you. Just off the cuff, we got a nice little A minor 7 flat 5, but in the key of G minor, it's going to be your 2-chord, which we'll just call it A half diminished, everybody. Yeah, I know. When it has context, it has a different name. That's what's so beautiful about theory. Now, theory is not as difficult as most of us think it is. It's like, oh my God, stop at the theory. Well, I hear that from
There are
time
only
to
12
time.
notes. Like, only so many arrangements.
Well-
But it's still, there are a lot, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the 12 notes thing, there's only 12. That should simplify and give us a concept to reach. But I like to even go a little further. I like talking about the rule of 7. The major scale. The 7 chords that support that. Major, minor, minor, major, dominant 7, relative minor, and our half diminished. So, people are like, wow, that's all cool and dandy and that sounds terrific, but what do you really mean, Mike? And what I mean is that most of us have either heard of 2 things, maybe being just a young child or an American, or, this can take many, a lot of people in the whole world could probably agree to this. You either know the 7 dwarves or you know chess. And if you are, if you are not familiar with either, I will find some other situation that deals with 7, something that you have been aware of your life growing up. To me, it was like the 7 dwarves. Remember, they all have emotions tagged to them. So the way I teach the modes, and I get my students to remember the modes, is that do you want to sound sad? Then do minor. You want to sound happy? Then do major. And then there's the other 5. And then we just...
Or like days of the week. It's like...
Days of the week is
Mondays.
cool. 8 days a week.
Definitely minor.
Yes. Yeah, minor. Oh my Lord, well, that's a good one.
It is
That's
good,
That's
right?
good.
Yeah.
I like that. So like minor could start on Minor Mondays, everybody.
Yeah.
Man, you're like my Huckleberry. You just created a whole new gig.
There you go.
So A minor would be
Creativity.
Monday.
Yeah, for sure.
B half diminished could be Tuesday. C major could be Wednesday.
It's hump day. We're almost there.
Ooh, C major is the hump day. It's hump day. Wednesday. And then our 4-chord. D minor. Ooh, it's D minor. The saddest chord. That
the
saddest chord is
saddest of all
that is full of bull, by the way. Ever since they got them temper tuning out here in the West, and all 12 notes working out good for you, there's no such thing as the saddest key. That's only because in the key of D minor back then, the intervals were different in the key of A as opposed to the key of B or key of E.
Right.
The thirds and the fifths, they had different resonations, and that's where in the key of D minor, that's where they were saying back then before it was temper. Ooh, am I getting too crazy? But that's
No,
the
it's
truth.
cool.
It's
Yeah.
the truth, man. But
It wasn't exact like instantation, right? It was
well, now
different.
that those
Yeah.
12 notes are tempered,
tempered. That's it.
that means
Yeah.
in any key that you're in, when you do a triad, the frequencies resonate the same. So it's actually less emotional.
Aw.
Yeah, it's just, but we've as artists, we've figured out ways to say, hey, I'm making a new connotation for D minor, and that's a Thursday chord. Oh my God, Friday, E7, baby, and Saturday, F sharp minor.
Yeah.
Getting crazy. Wait a sec, I'm blowing it out. E minor, minor, diminished, major.
Yeah.
There's my Thursday chord. There's my Friday. There's my Friday. Yeah. And then here's the 6. There's our Saturday chord. Good old F. That sounds like a Saturday.
It does.
And then G7. Oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna
Lazy
put on some honky
Sunday.
tonk now. Let's do some G7. I'm gonna put on some country just because we're gonna work out some country love here. Getting crazy on country 5 with brushes at 160 BPM. Ooh, that's really hot coming out, man. Let's do a little G7 jam. G7, little Sunday jam for you. Hey, what's the Thursday chord? It's D minor.
It's D minor.
It's so rad.
It's fun to solo. This is actually, I normally play, I'm a singer-songwriter, so I don't usually do that, so I'm like, whoa! But it's like fun.
Rad.
It's like,
Hey, enjoy
let's
yourself.
do it, yeah.
You know, part of our job today, Nina, is maybe just to push the boundaries a little bit.
Let's do it.
You know, like I'll play more rhythm because everyone knows that I don't know how to play rhythm. And then you play solos. Yes. I mean, this whole self-deprecation thing just never works on this show. I mean, obviously I can play rhythm. It's just 8 days a week, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's like, it's funny because music, like, there is so much to know. You know, like songwriting, lead playing, rhythm playing, producing. They're all very different. You know, and some skills apply to other ones, but it's really, you know, everyone's specialized in different ways. And, like, the way I think of it is, like, I'm just going to do what I feel like doing.
Yeah.
You know, and try to make myself, you know, whatever informs my art the most. I'm going to wake up the next day, and I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. That's my thoughts on the matter.
I think
as of right now.
Good way.
Yeah.
Good outlook.
That makes me think about some things actually. I got stuff going on with my hair. Let me fix. I'm gonna fix my hair.
Important. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I just got this new hair product today, and I put it on for you. I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding.
Oh. Well,
Can you smell?
no.
No.
What does it smell like?
I can't even remember. Well, it's just argan oil, but it has like citrus in it, and it's just stuff that I put in my hair.
nice.
It kind of goes with my cologne. It's this whole like
Yeah.
you know.
I think I have onions in my hair right now. I made some dinner.
Good.
You know,
That's a good smell.
AJ, can you come over here? We have another really cool surprise and a new dimension to the shows that we've invited A.G. Fuller, professional photographer, over.
He's a badass.
And he's here taking pictures. Dude, take a picture of the audience, dude. Look at all those people out there.
Yeah.
Email us later for your photo.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Out there.
Yeah, hey,
in
dude, thank you
interweb
for showing
land.
up today.
Heck yeah.
You having fun?
Thank you.
Yes. It's a blast.
Right on.
Yeah, this week's episode of Theory Thursday is in front of a live studio audience.
Oh, yes.
Oh, dude.
Audience.
How are you doing, Dave?
Great?
Yeah, is the AC kicking over there?
No.
No, you can turn that on if you
It's
want.
cool.
Okay.
I'm good.
He says it's cool. And
It
it
is.
was
It's
off.
cool.
That's cool.
It's on.
It's not hitting me, but
It's good though. It's flowing.
Hey, by
Well,
the way,
we're,
it sounds great over here.
quiet.
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you like playing rhythm on this guitar a little bit more than, and then maybe not a little bit more. They're both obviously fantastic to play rhythm. But as far as you can tell,
Yeah, it
you
just
like,
sounded fantastic to strum. I mean, I didn't strum as much on that one though, but it did a bit.
Give our audience a G chord. Go like blah.
Yeah, let's hear a difference.
I might need a little love. Yeah, there's a nice warmth going on right here in the palm of my hands now.
That's sustain. This is
Very, very good
yeah.
stuff.
There's like a buzzing, like a good buzziness to this.
A good buzziness.
Like it's like I don't really know how to describe that, but that one's warm and this one has like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think the G's a little out. Oh, we got your tuner right here.
Yeah. I was looking for that, so I just used yours. Well, what should we do next?
Do you want this back?
I don't need to at the moment.
Okay.
It's all good.
Did we find a beat for Make Up Your Mind?
I'm probably gonna go do something nice around like. I mean, I feel compelled to go maybe almost R&B, Jason.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's a little too hip-hoppy
I
sounding.
think
Like a boom boom dun 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 dun. Be kind of cool.
Dun 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Is it a little too straight? Here, let me hear it a little bit.
Let me hear. Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
So,
It works.
is that okay?
Yeah.
And then here's our other beat. This is
Can you make it a little faster? A little slower. Perfect.
perfect.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's 123.
You're making me do accents now.
yeah. Kind of goes.
I bring that out on people. But just so you lovely beat buddy enthusiasts out there, you're wondering, wow, that's a rad beat. What beat is that? That's pop rock straight 8. It's on David's beats. David, you got a nice collection of beats here, man. That would be a nice challenge. Just use the David folder for like a whole episode. Oh. It's like every time I say that means drink. What's going on?
Oh, we are 57 minutes in.
58
Really? It went
It
by
goes
so
by
fast.
so fast. Yeah.
Fun. I didn't
So
even
it's-
get into I had a modulation in a song.
Let's talk about it right now.
Should I talk about that?
Do the modulation
okay.
right now. 'Cause
All right, cool. Well, I have this song on my record called The Rose, and the vast majority of it is in E. The verse is E, F sharp minor, D 6/9,
I can dig that.
B at 11. And then the chorus is not that different. It's E major 7. This one's kind of fun. I do an F sharp 9 over E. I don't know why, my fingers just kind of naturally went there.
Great voicing.
Hey, thank you. Yeah. And then, on the second, after the second chorus, goes to 4 minor. There's a dent in my memory. Funny how easy it is to live in the past or a future that may never be. We may never be. Thank you for the rose. So modulated to E.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
killer.
Thank you.
That's way killer. Did you guys dig that chord progression? Now that's what it's about. That's the progression of the week. Nina, please play it one more time.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it goes from, I'll play it from the second half of the chorus. Thank you for the rose, even with you knowing it would just be temporary. Wilted by the morning, at least the sentiments remains as the dent in my memory. Funny how easy it is to live. We're still in E, but now we're going to B. And this is a flat 2, borrowed from Phrygian. Minor 3 major 7. Cool. Yeah, you can just kind of jam out. It does a fade on it.
Well,
so.
you know what I dig
Yeah.
is that when I arpeggiate my E major 7 there, and right when you set it mods to B, right?
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
basically just stick to my same stuff. You know, if I'm in well, actually,
Yeah. Only
Hold on.
one note not in common, except for the flat 2.
yeah, exactly, and that's so cool because I end up chromaticizing through my phrases anyway, and I think we got a little lucky there. I passed right through, man. I passed right through and landed. I landed on my feet, baby. You know, it's always about landing on them consonant notes. Ben Zinn, you know who Ben Zinn is?
I do.
He said a very profound thing on the show, and it's been staying with me, and I've been sharing it with students. It's a lovely way of describing coloring in the lines, and that would be like in this progression right here, even though it's modulating, you still have 1s, 3s, and 5s to pay attention to, and that's the, you know, being a lead guitar player, trying your hardest to be cognizant of that. It's like,
Right.
oh, he's going to E, so that means I got, you know, the freaking E, G sharp, and then B to land on. Like, all this is processing while we're freaking melodicizing. And that's the true art of really trying to sound awesome.
Yeah.
And when
Where the notes are centered around, you mean like the tonic and
Precisely.
the thirds and the...
Precisely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And somewhere where my heart lives, and it's not where my heart lives, but just aimlessly going through the guitar, say, okay, I found a few that work, and then you're landing on these more tense notes like the 6. And he said that's coloring outside of the lines. And what he said was he likes to set himself up, like in the beginning. You know, it's just really good advice for all artists, whether it's just melodically. Maybe start doing 1s, 3s, and 5s, and then after that 8th bar, maybe it's the 9th bar. Now show a 6. Now show a 2. But starting out tense, you know, I mean, these are just opinions and it's not applicable every time. I mean,
Yeah. Well, ramps are good in music. And
Yeah.
From a songwriting perspective, like the verse, you don't want to be
yeah.
strumming loudly at first, and like that's a volume example. This is more, colors of notes and more unusual colors, but you want to kind of tease and
Sure.
ramp up to.
And purposely
in
land
music.
on that third.
Yeah. Right.
But
That's cool.
that is cool.
That's really cool. I like that.
How are you comfy? Do you feel? You guys can talk. Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the giveaway right now.
Oh, how many
Patreons.
people?
Well, I just got to figure out all our Patreons because they get automatically in the drawing. So this is your last chance to
Anybody get their question?
get in. Yes, one person did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who was it? Or you probably
Well,
can say.
I'm not gonna say
Not
yet.
now.
Yeah.
I don't know, so I can't.
You've got
really.
You got like another 2 minutes basically to get your answers in.
So the way
if
it
you wanna
works
do
around here is that we have
Yeah.
a Patreon account, and we are hoping that we grow this Patreon account where it supports us, because that's the whole point. Patreon supports artists, and
Yeah.
we have a few subscribers, and we love every one of you. And when we do a drawing like this, they're immediately entered in
Automatically in the drawing,
automatically. They
no
don't.
matter
They
what.
don't have to say Aristotle. That was the last answer. That actually wasn't even an answer.
It was
an
a
arbitral
bad question.
But
But this does have a definitive answer, everybody. So I see a lot of. Yeah, okay, I guess that's it. We're going to run this thing in. So only one person got the answer. Only one person seems to know how to work at Google. So the actual person that got the answer is actually so who's all our? Do you know all our patrons by heart?
I got them right here.
Okay,
Faye, Don,
I got
Darren.
Faye. I got Don. Darian is a
Darren,
patron.
Yeah. Alexander, Sherry.
I got Alexander and Sherry. And what's funny is that I'm going to say
so
it.
exciting.
That's very cool. Congratulations.
I'm going to say it right now. The winner of who got the right answer is basically
No.
Give it to me.
Darian got the answer. Otis Boykin.
Otis Boy.
Darian is fast on that Google. I'll
So
tell you
should
that.
Darren
Right.
get two?
Well, it just goes entered in. Yeah, I should, right? Since he's in there. All right. Yeah. So, why don't you guys figure out the beat? We're gonna do the make up your mind on our way out, right?
Let's do
Is that what
make
we're
up
doing?
your mind on the way out. That's
All right.
So
excited to
we're
play
gonna
this
come to the
song.
end of the show. Since we've got everybody in and everything else, we're gonna do a little drawing. Let me see Jeff's hat there, and we'll get the.
You need Jeff's hat?
Yeah, I need Jeff's hat.
You need Jeff's hat?
Or something else. Yeah.
It's
I
a
was gonna
speaker,
make-
but a person.
Some kind of hat. Yeah, I'll hold
Magic
it here.
legs.
All right, and then we're gonna get our special studio audience here to come in here and pick the name. So everybody's watching. All our patrons are basically in there. No one got the right answer except for Darian.
Mr. Sandman.
So good job, buddy. Hopefully you get this. It's all up in the air. So no looking. You got. Wait, we got it. Yep, there we
Oh,
go.
we have Angie.
There you go. Check it in.
Yes.
Who wins?
Sherry Gilmore.
Sherry Gilmore.
Yay!
Sherry Gilmore.
Sherry
Actually, I think
Gilmore.
she was our first patron too.
Sherry
So, the
Gilmore,
famous-
you know what? If you don't play guitar, I know your son's going to be excited.
So Sherry, congratulations, you won.
And Sherry, dear, please private message us. I'm going to, or we will instruct you on how to get your very own. Well, we need to find out your guitar
Or- yeah.
your son's guitar and find out what exact Terminator system he needs. So feel free to write in the PM, and we will handle that tomorrow with you. Congratulations. And wow, this is so cool, man.
Cool.
Everyone's winning.
But he's winning stuff. We're giving stuff away. We're
I feel
mad.
a winner.
Tiger's
Mad
blood.
Hatters. Yeah, tiger blood.
I feel like a
Drinking
winner
Tiger
being
blood.
on Theory Thursday.
Really?
Thanks for having me back. Yeah,
That's,
I do.
that's
Well,
so cool.
yeah.
I
We're gonna-
appreciate that.
So I guess that's it. This is the end of our show. This concludes the V-Class Rumble. Thank you, Taylor Guitars, for
Thank
putting
you.
the show on it for
Yeah,
us.
thank you, Jay.
And Jay and everybody over there at Taylor. We love you guys. And
We're going to see Mr. Jeff Podeswick of Amigo next week.
Yeah, Jeff Podeswick.
So
And
stay tuned for that.
yeah, I want to remind everybody that Fusebox will be at Bar Pink on Saturday.
What?
Bar Pink on Saturday, April. We're in April, right? April 14th. That is this
I love
coming
that
Saturday.
place.
It
Bar
is
Pink,
Rad
and
Lace.
what time's our time slot?
We have 2 early sets, dude.
Yeah,
we have a
two
Twilight. It's
half-hour
like
sets.
7:45 is our first set.
Yeah.
And our second set is 8:45.
8:45.
Yeah, come out and listen to our new songs.
Yeah, we got stuff coming out, and also I'd like to thank our sponsors: Singular Sound Beat Buddy, Mad Hatter Guitar Products.
Yeah.
As always, Ed was so nice enough to donate a Terminator system for us. Kurt Mangan Strings, Guitar Tune Up San Diego, Iconic Guitars.
Keep going.
And I am. And, what?
Taylor.
I did Taylor. I mentioned Taylor at the top. SWR Video Productions. And TheoryThursday.com. I'll put the link in the
Yeah, A.G.
Comments.
Fuller, photographer.
page. Fuller. Yes.
Nina
that's-
Francis.
Nina Francis.
I play around Southern California.
Yes, and then-
New album out. You can find all the information you need about that at NinaFrancisMusic.com.
And I'm going to post that right in the comments. So you can
Thank
go
you.
directly. Can you do directly? And you get your iTunes, SoundCloud.
Everywhere.
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 Lovely music is sold. You
I
can
would
go
like
get
to send some beautiful love your way, my dear. Very
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thank
I
you.
think you're doing very great, and you're one of San Diego's best.
Yeah.
Thank you so
And
much.
Yeah.
You absolutely.
I have your album. I listen to it with my daughter. She loves it too. So.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes me feel really good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
She's all about the keyboard right now, but she's enjoying it. Yeah,
It's cool. Keys are cool.
yeah.
Are we ready to rip it up on our pop rock? I mean, that was the last beat we did on the last groove, right?
I think so. You think you had it worked out?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think
That's
we
worked
played
out,
another
yeah?
beat.
Yeah, that worked out, yeah.
We'll see you
Just a
next
little
week,
faster.
everybody.
Thank you.
And check this out. Make it crazy.
Oh, Moody.
What are we doing? Are you changing the lights that no one can
Oh,
see
there's
on the camera?
Bob Marley up there.
Watch, they'll see it now.
Oh yeah.
This is
I don't
cool.
think so.
No, wait, watch.
Mood lighting. We got the mood lighting.
I don't wanna be the color of your trees. Rocket asleep and you leave me as soon as you wake. I don't wanna be the girl in the night, the love of your life when you happen to be in town. Oh no. I don't wanna be anything for you but the real thing. I just wanna be your girl, but you wanna see the world before you make up your mind. I'm trying to find how to get to you. I don't wanna be anyone but myself, but it doesn't help when I know who you want me to be. Tempted to change, but I don't wanna take any more of the test. To be assessed, can you make an exception for me? Wish that you could see what you preconceive. It's so far-fetched you will find someone better than me. I just wanna be your girl, but you wanna see. Never make up. Oh, bon voyage. I don't wanna be your girl if you'd rather sing. Make up your mind. I can let me make this one easy on you. I'm just saying I won't wait for you.
That was awesome.
That was fun. Thank you.